gentlemen, it is time for MrRepzion live stream. Let's do it. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hello, Eric. How are you? Can you hear me? I want to make sure the audio is working nice and clear. Since this is my first live stream, I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. How's the audio? Is the audio nice and crisp and clear? Hello, Mardu Games, Arcane Bunny, Sator, I551, Baptism on Fire, The Offline Gamer 24. The question I keep asking, which I haven't seen anybody answer yet, is how is the audio? Is the audio clear? Can you hear exactly what I'm saying? Comments seem to be coming in a little slow, or the comments on the YouTube system seems to be a bit laggy. Okay, good. Audio is good. Repzion, why am I balding? You know, everybody in my family is going bald. Like, my dad's almost completely bald right now. And, my brother is nearly bald. His hair is receding. And my hair is starting to recede, but I try not to think about it too much because I don't want to picture what I look like. I don't want to picture myself bald in the next 20 years. Man, the comment system on this YouTube thing is really slow. Crispy like bacon. Yeah, it's lagging behind a minute or so. Oh well. So, anyway, I want to start asking you guys questions. How's your week been so far? It is Saturday. For me, it is June 15th, 2013. What are you guys doing today? How have you spent your day so far? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire's so low. Oh, man. I recently started, I've never been a big fan of Monster Energy drinks, but lately I tried this type. It's Monster Energy Zero Ultra, and there's no sugar, and it's not sweet, and it's not bitter. And since I've tried this, I have fallen addicted to it. Like, I've been drinking these like nonstop. Like, every time I go by a gas station, I stop my car and I pick up one of these Monster Zero Ultras. Have I ever done drugs? That was asked by Boy Matt. Yes, I have done drugs. I have done marijuana. I have tried marijuana. I used a vaporizer for my first time. I have tried Oxycontin, and that's about it. So nothing really extreme, but you've spent 2 hours in the gym doing my garden lawn, which was super long. 2 hours in the gym. I normally work out for like 30 to 45 minutes. You just got back from Man of Steel, Raydan23. How did you like Man of Steel? My review of Man of Steel just went up just a few hours ago, actually. You are replaying Half-Life 2, says Regana George. Regana, I don't know how to say your name correctly, but Half-Life 2 is a good game. It's one of my all-time favorite games in any video game history. I've been playing games since I've been 6, and every game if I could put every game in any category, my top game would have to be Half-Life 2. Hands down, over everything. And then GoldenEye 007 would probably rank number 2, because that's what got me into gaming to begin with. In fact, I wasn't allowed to play 007 growing up because of the blood splotches when you would shoot people. My parents thought the game would make me violent. And of course it didn't, but whatever. My parents were just overly concerned. So what I would do is, instead of, I wasn't allowed to play GoldenEye, I would go over to my friend's house, and I would tell my parents that, we're going to play Diddy Kong Racing, and rather than play Diddy Kong Racing, I would shoot the living shit out of people in GoldenEye 007, and I would kill them, and then their body would be on the ground, and I would just sit there with a gun to shoot them more, because the blood splotches, even after they're on the ground, would appear, and I was just fascinated with shooting people and killing people. I don't know why I did that, but I loved it. Man, I do not like how slow the comments come in on YouTube. It's so slow. I mean, God, I could get an erection faster than this. YouTube, you gotta work on your live streaming stuff. Because I can hear myself and I look nice, but I don't like how slow the comments are coming in. Way too laggy. So I have to refresh the page every time. You think I should really switch to Twitch TV? Should I stop my YouTube live stream, or should I switch to Twitch TV? Because I've been using Twitch a lot, but it seems that this is really slow. If you see this, say, I like turtles. Yes, I saw it. Have I played Dark Souls? No, I have not yet. I'm kind of afraid to play that game. I'm nervous that if I was to play Dark Souls, I'd probably end up breaking my computer, because I get really angry at video games. Legit question, why no Twitch? Because I wanted to try my live streaming feature. I'm probably going to switch to Twitch after my live stream is done. I only plan on live streaming for about 20 minutes, but I just wanted to, I've never used YouTube's live streaming service. Excuse me. And I just wanted to try it out and see what it was like. Who was the first YouTuber you were subscribed to? Damn, I don't know, actually. That's too long ago. Because I started YouTube in 2007. I don't know how many people know this, but my original account, my first YouTube account was Repzion, just Repzion. And I had that account, and I had about 1,000 subscribers before I deleted it. I deleted it because my ex-girlfriend at the time threatened some stuff against me. She didn't like me getting... She hated the fact that people were commenting on my videos. People were watching me on YouTube, so I deleted it for her sake. And then I thought to myself, why am I deleting my YouTube channel for this bitch who's a selfish brat and who won't let me do anything outside of her comfort level? So I remade MrRepzion, and I said I'm never deleting my account, so tough luck. And that was that. Am I looking forward for the Deadpool game? Yes, I will actually be doing a full Let's Play of that on my side channel, Humanoid Reptile. Looks good. I'm very excited for it. My burp woke up your grandma in the next room. I'm sorry if I woke up your grandma through my burp. Man, how do I make the chat automatic update so I don't have to keep refreshing my page all the time in order to see anything? How do I turn automatic updates on? Do I have to, I have info and settings. How many houses did I build in Africa? I actually have another video on my Africa thing in the works right now. I built a total of 3. We built a total of 3 houses within 3 weeks. And we had help, though, so it wasn't just me and 6 other people doing it. We had help with other people. Excuse me again. What type of music do I listen to? I like to listen to 1940s and 50s old classical big band like Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, stuff like that. What would you ever make an advice video for smaller YouTubers starting out on YouTube? In fact, I've been meaning to do that, and that question was asked by Sarah Jane. I've been meaning to make a video because I get probably the biggest question I get on YouTube is, how do I start making YouTube videos? And I haven't made a video on that topic, so that you can expect that to be an upcoming video sometime in the recent weeks or months. Why was I upset the other day? If you read my Tumblr, you would know. I'm not going to really talk about it on a live stream on YouTube since I know there's a lot of people watching me right now. Black Sabbath. Have I ever dealt with depression? Yes, I have dealt with depression. I have a video on my channel called No, You Don't Understand. And that video is designed around depression, and it's exclusively talking about depression and some of the misconceptions about depression. I would recommend you look it up. It's called No, You Don't Understand. Just type No, You Don't Understand MrRepzion, and it will pop right up in your box. Boba Fett versus Jango Fett. I'd have to go with Boba Fett. The reason I like Boba Fett is because, obviously, he's the son of Jango Fett, but Jango Fett was a lame character, in my opinion. Not because... He's not lame in the Star Wars comics, but in the movies, they made Jango Fett out to be some pussy-whipped, stupid character who really got his head chopped off by the most stupidest way. Okay, he's a bounty hunter. Bounty hunter Mandalorians do not die that fast. I realize that Mace Windu is a very powerful Jedi, but the fact that he easily got his head chopped off that simple and just stood there like an idiot shooting his little blaster and just say, hi, I'm going to fire at you while you run and lunge towards me. I'm not going to do anything. Oh, my head's chopped off. Oh, I'm dead. End of Jango Fett. I mean, really? Ugh. Don't get me going on Star Wars Episode 2, please. Come on, YouTube, please update your stupid chat thing. So it like mass updates, so I get like 50 to 60 comments in one sitting, and then I have to wait like a couple minutes before it refreshes again. I get like another 60 some comments all at the same time, which is kind of stupid if you think about it. Reading comments. How would I describe my own YouTube channel? Rants, advice, etc. Asked by Connor Spencer. If I was to define my YouTube channel, I would say that it is true variety. Because here's something that I'm sure you guys know. My videos range from everything. You know, one day I can talk about religion, Christianity, Mormonism, atheism, or the next day I can talk about Batman and jump on my bed in my underwear, rubbing Nutella over my body. If you've been a subscriber of mine, you will know that I have actually certainly done that, just that. My videos are very random and spontaneous. They can be something serious, they can be something funny, they can be something weird, or they can be something just me talking about my interests and passions. My channel's all over the place. I can't stick to one specific topic because I feel as if a lot of YouTubers, they like to stick to what they're good at. And that's fine, but it offers no variety. I cannot sit in front of a camera and talk about religion in every single one of my videos. There is no possible way I can do that. It just won't happen. If I sit and talk about religion in every one of my videos, I'm going to stop making YouTube videos because I have to have something different in all of my videos. That's why my videos change up so often. That's why I try to review video games or do movie reviews or do things different on my channel all the time. Not always talking about religion or serious stuff. I mean, I do that a lot, but I have to change it up because I don't want to get into this pattern of, oh, I only want to do what I'm comfortable with. YouTube to me is all about making yourself feel uncomfortable and exposing different sides of your personality and character to the interwebs. That was kind of a long answer, but oh, goody, it's actually are you partnered through a network or through YouTube itself? By a network, what network? Asked by the real Jameis Casual. I'm partnered with Fullscreen right now. I switched my current network was Maker Studio, which stay away from that excuse me again. Stay away from that network. It is not a good network. They will milk you royal, and they do not agree to their promises. They promised me stuff and then did not deliver what they promised me. So I was pretty mad about that. So I'm with Fullscreen right now, and so far so it's pretty good. Thoughts on Titanfall, asked by Food and Video Games. My thoughts on Titanfall is that it really looks like Call of Duty. I'm sorry to say, but I mean, it looks like Call of Duty kind of. It's just the whole idea is just more of it's a copy and paste of Call of Duty, except with gigantic mechs or machines or whatever. To be honest, I actually haven't seen the trailer, but I saw pictures and a little bit of gameplay of it, and just I wasn't impressed with it. Overall, E3 was more of a blah blah ugh, except for Nintendo and Sony, because as we well know, Sony kicked and bitch slapped Microsoft's ass. Salute Enterprises says, this is the first time I've ever seen you do live stream. You're absolutely right. This is my first time I've ever done live stream on YouTube. I don't know if I'll do this more often. I like Twitch. I like using Twitch TV, and I realize that's for video games, but usually I use Twitch to do this. But again, I'm testing this out, so I don't know. I may do Twitch again. Dan Big Gums says, will you let me suck your dick? No. I won't. I'm sorry. I'll let my dog do that, though. I'm kidding. I don't support bestiality. Daniel, I am currently living in a Christian household. They don't know that I'm an atheist. How do I break it to them? Asked by They Call Me on Fire. I don't know if you should break it to them. It really depends on how well you know your family. Is your mom and dad the type of people who, if you think that you come out, they're going to outcast you because you're an atheist? If that's the case, don't do it. The reason I say that is because right now, I don't know how old you are, you need a place to stay, and the last thing you need is to have your parents kick you out of the house because you have a different belief system than them. If faking you being a Christian can get you to the point of where you need to get stable and financial by yourself, then do it. I mean that because some parents will kick their sons or daughters out for being an atheist. That's sad, but it's true. So if you feel as if your parents are loving and accepting, like mine are, then by all means break it to them and just say that I don't believe what you believe and that I'm an atheist. I don't know your parental situation, so I can't comment on what you should do exactly. Do I miss Africa? Asked by HP Bloodshed. Yes, I do. I miss Africa, but at the same time, I do not miss being dirty. Wait, I said that sentence wrong. I gotta put my coherent thoughts together. Remember, I'm dyslexic, so I reverse things. I do not miss being super dirty, and I was filthy there. Try going 2 weeks without taking a shower in nearly 100-degree weather where it's so hot that the moment you walk out of the door, you're sweating every place. That's not fun. That's what I mean. I do not miss the heat. I do not miss being super, super dirty and not being able to get clean because there's no hot showers and having to wash your clothes in a river. Pretty old school if you think about it. What is my opinion on the Star Wars prequels? Asked by Lord Sebastian 101. Let's not talk about the prequels. That should answer your question. Do I watch Boogie 2988? Yes, I do watch Boogie 2988. I absolutely love Boogie 2988. He's actually subscribed to me on YouTube. What was the most unexpected thing that happened or you saw in Africa? Asked by Certainty is Absurd. You know, I'm making a video on this topic, but I'll give you a little heads up. I saw Islam at its best. I shouldn't say best, but I should say worst. But Islam I experienced firsthand, and I got to see the oppression that Islam puts on women and how it treats women. To give you a little insight, people who practice, who are devout Muslims, in their culture, they believe that it's a woman's fault if she gets raped, that a man has no self-control, and because she is a woman, she is therefore always automatically the sexual aggressor. Therefore, if she gets raped, it's automatically her fault. I am not joking. I didn't have a conversation, but I was with people who believe this, and I had translators with me, and I had translators next to me, and we were talking about Islam and love. A couple of the people within Islam were also devout Christians, but they were in Islam trying to convert people from Islam over to Christianity. I'm not a Christian, just FYI, but I was around local Christians where I was building the houses, and I got to listen into on these conversations. It's just really sickening what Islam believes regarding rape, and among many other things, which I'll get into in my video when I make it. Should have it up sometime. The end of June is my guess on Islam, living in the culture of Islam. Was there ever a specific time in Africa that you were scared or frightened? Yes. Okay, let me tell you something. The border in Morocco, Africa, was terrifying to me. And I'm not someone who easily gets scared, but there were kids like 9, 10, 11 years old. They were walking around with guns. I mean, full guns. And the border was hectic. There was search dogs. No one spoke any English. So I was with a couple of other Americans who knew what they were doing. Thank God that they were with me, or else I probably would have had an anxiety attack and probably fainted or something. But they have guns, AK-47s. People are trying to get past the border. I'm just standing in line, waiting to get my passport stamped, right? And there's people dodging, trying to jump over the fence while they're being tackled by police and dogs. And there's cars driving by me. There's no driving rules in Africa. I'll just say that. People are nuts. It makes me appreciate Seattle driving and Seattle traffic. I was terrified to even attempt to drive in Africa simply because of how crazy people drive. And there's no rules. People just they bump into your cars, they hit your cars, and people don't care. And most of all the cars there are all beat up, and it looks like I'm profiling here, but most of the people that I was around looked like they were drug dealers that were willing to blow my head off if I said or crossed them or something. It was insane. Nothing like American borders at all. MrRepzion, asked by DarkMind95, what would you do if you had the unlimited power of God? Besides burp a lot, if I had the unlimited power of God, I would go around and I would heal and help all of the poverty in the world today. I would heal the sick, fix poverty, fix starvation, and all that stuff. That's the first thing that I would do. Are you excited that you got 100,000 subscribers? Yes, absolutely. First thing I notice in your bedroom is your DSLR camera. What lens is that? This lens right here would almost buy you a new car, actually. This is the Canon Ultrasonic 17 through 55 mm. This is a $2,000 lens on this camera, and this is a wide angle. This is what I use for most of my videos. It's very, very big. It can do very big close-ups and long-distance shots. And then my microphone I use is a, I already forgot the name of this. Crap. Oh, a Rode microphone. This is about $250. I actually didn't need this for my camera, but I put it on here anyway because it makes the audio super crisp and clear. The audio for this worked great, but I just wanted something better because I'm an enthusiast, meaning that I always want things that are good and better. Good and better. I know that's bad grammar. Don't judge me. I just like, I'm an enthusiast. I'm the same way with computers. The moment a new Intel processor comes up or the new motherboards, I'm like, I gotta sell my parts and I gotta buy all these new things. That's how I am. Am I going to be going to VidCon this year? Yes. Well, I'm doing a live stream right now. Jeez. Needs to clarify next time. God damn it. Parents are so fucking annoying at times. It's like they say, they tell you to do one thing, and then when you do it, they're like, oh, I actually meant this, so you actually did the wrong thing, so I'm going to have you come back and do it again because you didn't do what I originally asked you, but I actually did do what I originally asked them because they told me to do this and I did it, but for some reason I didn't do the right thing. Parents that are getting old are very annoying. But hey, I can't really complain, can I? Because I do pay rent and it's relatively cheap, so whatever. Am I still a virgin? Am I still a virgin? If you carefully watch my videos and listen to the words that I use, you would know that answer to that. That's all I'll say. MrRepzion, I am dealing with a Christian family, and I'm dealing with my bisexuality. Any advice? I don't know what it's like to be bisexual. I don't know what it's like to be gay. So when people ask me questions on sexuality, on opening up to their parents about being gay, I honestly, my usual answer is I don't know what to say. I don't have an answer. I don't have any advice because I have no experience in that. I'm a straight guy. I like vaginas. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what people who are gay or who are bisexual, the struggle they have to go through opening up on such a topic. I have no idea. I don't even know how to approach that type of topic, which is why I have never really talked about it on my videos. Something I really try to do is not give advice on areas that I'm not qualified to talk about. That's why I've completely stopped with all areas of dating advice, is because I'm not qualified to talk about dating stuff. I used to think I was when I was a couple years ago, but it's not the case anymore. I don't have enough experience with women to make videos on how you should date or shouldn't date, or what you should or shouldn't do. So that's why I haven't made a relationship video for a long time, and that's why I don't make a lot of videos on sexuality, is because I don't feel if I'm properly prepared to handle a lot of the stuff people ask me. And that's my honest response. So I'm sorry I can't give you any advice on bisexuality, because I'm straight. I don't know. Do I have a crush? No, I don't believe in crushes, but I do have a girl that I like very, very much. But yeah. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Monster Energy Zero Ultra, as you can see right there. No sugar. And it's really, really good. I love it. Tits or ass? Asked by Karen Bradley. You know, that's a hard question to answer. At one point, I really liked the concept of motorboating and just going... But at the same time, I do like butts a lot. I mean, there's something about butts that just are so attractive, and I can't quite put my finger on it why. I mean, speaking from an evolutionary perspective, I know why, but it's just... I like both, to be honest. But if I really had to choose between butts or boobs, I think I would choose butt. There's just something about butt cheeks that jiggles that just makes me very, very horny. How do I feel about My Chemical Romance breaking up? I don't really care. I don't listen to them anymore. My music taste has changed dramatically. I used to love My Chemical Romance. Now I'm like, I just don't care. Actually, you want to... someone just said I'm so tan. You want to see my tan lines? You want to see the difference in skin tone when I went to Africa? Take a look at this. And yes, I'm in my underwear. I made a video in my underwear earlier today, so it's only natural that I'm still in my underwear. I gotta make sure my groin doesn't show. Anyway, oh, look at that white leg. Look at that. Look at my arm color compared to my leg. That is a massive skin tone difference. Well, it's actually not that bad. It's a little lighter, but I did get, my arm is a significant different color than my leg, because my legs are extremely white, as you can see. So I did get tan in Africa, but it's not so tan that I'm like a dark. I wish I was, though. MrRepzion, who is the hottest woman you have ever seen, and who is the most beautiful woman you have seen? I would have to say, I think Jennifer Lawrence is one of the most hottest women I think I've ever seen. Her cheeks are just adorable. Her cheeks are like, she has like these chubby little cheeks that I just want to grab and just like lick them. And I mean that in the least non-sexual way possible. If you can lick someone's cheeks on their face without it being sexual, I don't know. Do I watch YouTubers from England? The only YouTuber I really watch from England, to be honest, is Emma Blackerary. Blackerary? Emma Blacker. I can't say the last name, Blacker. That's about it. I don't watch a lot of British YouTubers. I'm not interested in a lot of their videos. Do I like Daft Punk? Yes, I do love Daft Punk. In fact, I only recently got into Daft Punk because this girl got me into it, so. Excuse me. Why did I delete my earlier video to Alex Day? Honestly, I deleted that video is because I think I overreacted and I looked stupid. And when I say I look stupid, what I mean is I just didn't think I executed my thoughts the way I wanted to execute them. I've actually deleted a lot of videos on my channel before, and usually if I'm dissatisfied with an upload, I never delete videos because of user feedback. I mean, before I deleted my video, it had 1,000 likes. So the video was getting very widely accepted and people liked my video. It's just that I didn't like it. And when I don't like something that I've released, I normally delete it, or I just say, hey, I don't want it up on my channel because I think I could have executed something. I could have said it better or worded it better. Plus, I was in a very pissed off mood that day. So me being more angry didn't really help come across as the way I wanted to come across. So that's why I deleted it. I mean, if I had left it on there, I probably would have like 3,000 likes by now, but whatever. Would I ever get piercings/tattoos? Asked by Jizzy, please. Yes. I wouldn't get piercings, but I would get tattoos. What I would like to get for a tattoo is a Triforce right here. And then on my left wrist, I would like to get several different letters in Huttese. Not Huttese. Korriban's Sith ancient warrior language from Star Wars universe. Korriban is the Sith planet for the Sith Academy. And they have, for the alphabet that we know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they have everything to replace that with Star Wars language, I guess you could say, that are different symbols. And I would have Sith written in Korriban's language of the ancient Sith in the Empire on my left wrist. That's what I would like for a tattoo. Those are the two types of tattoos that I would like. MrRepzion, asked by Onion Warrior, are you afraid of death? No. I have no fear of death to the point of death does not scare me. I've seen enough death and I've had enough death in my own personal life that If I die, I die. I have no problems about dying. In fact, I've told my parents that if I ever get in a car accident and I turn into a vegetable, pull the plug, I don't want to live. I don't want to have to suffer. Just take my life. I have no qualms about dying. Reading comments. What happened with my vlogs on my other channel? I actually have a few other vlogs edited for my other channel. It's just I've been too busy personally to actually edit and upload them. Thoughts on I'm vlogging here, the documentary being made. You mean the documentary made by Shay Carl? I think it's a cool idea. I just don't think that they needed as much money as they got for a documentary that's only going to be like an hour long. What, didn't he raise like $100,000 or $200,000 for a documentary that's only going to be like 40 minutes long, just about recording? I mean, there's only so much you can do with recording a documentary about vlogging, because let's be honest, I'm a vlogger, I know lots of other vloggers, but vlogging, it takes skill, but it's not something that's extremely in-depth about, like, it's not something that you can get a degree in. It's not a master accomplishment to be a vlogger. To me, it's not. I just don't see the point of making a documentary with $100,000. That's a lot of money to be given for a documentary that's only going to be about an hour long. But I know it's going to be directed well. I know it's going to be filmed well because Corey Vidal's behind the project and he's fantastic at that sort of stuff. So I will be watching it, obviously. I just don't think they needed that big of fund in order to make it. But that's just me. How much is your gaming rig? My current gaming rig is about $3,000. I upgraded it just about 6 months ago, which at the time it was only worth about $1,700, but I put about almost $1,300 worth of items in it to upgrade it even more. So that's what I'm always doing with my computer. Is I bought my computer for a measly $1,000, built it. And then when that was outdated, I spent about, maybe $400, got it upgraded to make it better. Then, the next following year, parts get outdated, I upgrade again. That's what I love about PC, is you can constantly upgrade and make the hardware better. And it's expensive to start off as a PC gamer, but once you get your computer built, it's just upgrading it every few years, and that's what I like about it. Can you sing the Cantina Band song? No, you mean the da 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 la 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 la. That's about it. I actually have on my when people call me on my cell phone, the Cantina Band plays on Star Wars. That's my ringtone set. So I have a question. How many of you guys have pre-ordered a PlayStation 4? I have. How many people are going to buy a PlayStation 4? I am. How many people want to game with me on Killzone Shadowfall? And make a montage, and then post it on my main channel video right here. Because that's what I plan on doing. Have I played Team Fortress 2? Yes, I used to play Team Fortress 2 all of the time before they made it free to play, and after they made it free to play, I retired from playing Team Fortress 2. Scott UK, why is your ego so big? I think you are misunderstanding how I come across here on YouTube, because I'm a very, very confident person when I speak. A lot of people who don't know me, they usually see my confidence as being arrogance or having a high ego, when in reality, I love it when I am wrong. I admit when I'm wrong, when I say the wrong things, when I'm shown that I'm wrong, or that I need correction on something, I acknowledge it. And I don't see how that's having a big ego. In fact, I think that's the exact opposite. But I can understand why people can perceive me as having a high ego, because I'm very confident when I speak in my videos. And I'm the same way in real life. I'm just very confident when I talk. And I think people misunderstand confidence versus being arrogant. But that's just my thought. What's my favorite porn star? Asked by Village Skillage 118. I don't have a favorite porn star because I don't really watch porn. And if I do watch porn, it's usually a lesbian porn, and I don't know porn people's names. I don't watch porn often, but if I was to, it'd be lesbian. I used to do that a lot. Occasionally I still do, but whatever. My live show is going to be ending relatively soon, just FYI. MrRepzion, what is your favorite childhood video game? My favorite childhood video game would have to be Diddy Kong Racing, because that's what I grew up playing for the Nintendo 64. This is so weird. Like, the comments on this is like updating, but it's like keep repeating the same comments. So I'm like refreshing the page, and the comments go up, but it's different. Weird. What would I do for a Klondike bar? Not a whole lot. I'm not a big Klondike bar fan, to be honest. Any thoughts on Pewdiepie? Pewdiepie, I have nothing against him personally. I just don't care for his videos. I think they're loud and obnoxious, and I don't really see the entertainment value of his videos, to be honest. I mean, it really does not take a lot to make a video game recording and then like scream random things out in front of a camera really loud. People's idea of an entertainment, if that's what they consider entertainment, cool for them, but it's not me. The origin behind my YouTube name, asked by Kazuchi IX. My name is kind of a long story. So my origin of my name, Repzion, I prefer just being called Repzion, but R-E-P, is for reptile, obviously, because I love snakes, I love reptiles, so that is an obvious given. And then Zion, the Z is silent, so it's actually not Repzion, it's Repzion, Repzion. But the Zion part of my name was taken from the actual biblical Bible of Mount Zion, because I thought when I was reading the Bible when I was an evangelical Christian, I always thought the name Zion, it sounded epic. So I figured, hey, why not put reptile with Zion, so I have like a reptile/god. And then also from the origin name is Transtocean. A Transtocean in the Star Wars universe is a species of Star Wars reptilian-like, I don't know how many people know who Bossick is, but Bossick is Boba Fett's arch nemesis in terms of bounty. They're bounty hunters, and Bossick is one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe, and he's a reptile. So when I think of Repzion, I think of a human god who is a mix between a reptile/cyborg. Yes, that's a human, a reptile, and a cyborg all mixed into one thing. It's just me being Visually, it comes out really cool when I visualize it, but that's the origin of my name. I'm drinking this right now. Okay, can you please shut my door? So my parents told me that when I'm doing a live stream or when I'm doing something important to shut my door. And then when I do shut my door, they still walk in and they still interrupt me when I'm doing recordings or even streams. I don't understand parent logic. I should make a video on parent logic, actually. Kind of like, they say to do one thing, but then when you do it, they tell you to do something else and that you did it wrong. Parent logic. I don't know. It's just, my parents are so annoying. It's like they say, do this, and then I do it, and then it's not good enough, or they, ugh. But I don't blame them. They're in their 60s, so they're getting gray hair. What can I say? How tall am I? I am 5'9". So average height, nothing special. Do I like Dragon Ball Z? Yes! His power level is over 9,000! I love Vegeta. Vegeta is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time. Do a Samuel L. Jackson. I'm not black, so I can't do a Samuel L. Jackson impression, but I can do... Is that a tasty burger? Is there cheese on that burger? What's the line that I'm thinking of? He says... My mind just went blank. See, this is why I shouldn't drink this stuff. It makes my brain not think correctly. I love, now I can't remember the movie name. What in the world? You Speak English and what? Pulp Fiction. That's what I'm thinking. Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies. I actually want to do a reenactment of the scene when, the scene that they have, do you speak English and what? I double dare you. I triple dare you, mother, you know. I have to be careful and not swearing super loud because my parents are in another room and they'll get all mad at me if I say any word like fuck. Have I ever been in a fight? Not really. I'm not someone who would get into a physical fight. I know self-defense, and I know how to use self-defense, so if someone randomly just says, I want to fight you, and I can easily break their wrist, because it, you know, breaking someone's wrist, I've been wanting to do an actual self-defense video, but I don't have anybody to help me film it. Self-defense video would be really fun, because I could teach you guys how to break someone's wrist or break someone's arm in, like, 3 steps, and it's, if someone, like, punches you, it's so easy to do. I'm, like, shocked, and I've been... It's just shocking how easily someone's arm and wrist can just be broken within, like, 3 steps. Do I like pussy? Yes, I do. PS4 or Xbox One? PS4 all the way, my friend. Sorry. PS4 all of the way. No question. Do I like Doctor Who? I've only seen the first episode of Doctor Who, so from what I saw, it was interesting, but I don't know. Do I like ham? Asked by Cheese Fund. Oh, Sammy, it's your little boy Hammy, all the way from Alabama. Give me some of those green eggs and hammy. Oh, Sammy. If anybody knows what that quote's from, I will, I don't know, I'll add you on Skype or something, because that quote is from the 1940s. That's all I'll say. From one of my favorite TV shows back in the 1940s. And anytime someone says ham, that's what I think of. So when this live stream ends, does it post on my main channel? I have no idea, because I've never done something like this. So when I stop my live stream, I'm assuming it gets posted to my channel or something. I don't know exactly how it works. What is the circumference of my left testicle? I don't know. You want to come over to my house and measure it for me? I mean, I've never measured my left testicle. Oh, these comments are so slow. What was the first game console I ever owned? Asked by Thunderous Time Lord. My first console I ever owned was Nintendo 64. Old school. Still one of my favorite consoles of all time, to be honest. Alright, my live show is about to hit 1 hour, 2 more minutes, and I'm done. And then I'm actually going to do a live stream on Twitch tonight, probably. Because I like Twitch a lot more than this YouTube thing. But, hey, I don't know. YouTube, I have a lot more people who watch me on YouTube live streaming than I would on Twitch. So it makes more sense to do it on YouTube rather than using Twitch when I have more people who watch me on here rather than Twitch. I don't know. Once upon a time. There was a joke I was gonna say, but I don't remember what it was. Which is normally with me. Oh god, I took a girl out last week, and I was telling her a bunch of stuff, and all of a sudden my mind just went completely blank and I forgot everything. It's so embarrassing when you're talking to a beautiful woman, and your mind just completely goes empty, and you don't know what the heck you were telling her. It's the embarrassing thing ever. Alright guys, it is time for me to stop live streaming. So, for everybody who is in this live stream, thank you guys for writing comments. I did my best to read as many as I could, even though this YouTube live stream is super laggy in terms of me getting comments. So by the time I actually read your comment, it was asked probably like 5 minutes ago. But whatever the case is, that's why I said username, so you guys knew who I was talking about. I don't know if I'll do this again. Maybe I will. Actually, I'll let you guys decide. Do you want me to do more live streaming like this on my YouTube channel, or no? Or would you prefer me to do Twitch? So, to know the user request, type Twitch or YouTube stream. Twitch stream, YouTube stream. Type either of those, which one you would prefer me to do for live streaming. On YouTube or Twitch. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for coming and watching my live stream for the first time. I promise you, if I do this again, it's going to be a lot more entertaining. I'll dress up as Batman or Deadpool for you guys on live streaming, which I think would be quite fun. But nonetheless, thank you guys. My name is MrRepzion, also known as Daniel Sulzbach. Peace the rep out, my fellow reptiles.